Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Juwai IQI Canada Evening Talk. My name is Yousaf Iqbal, country head of Juwai IQI Canada. First of all, a very happy Diwali to everyone who's celebrating it. It's already started. It's a Diwali night. Wishing you all a very, very happy Diwali. I have a guest today, and there's something special about this guest, which I will tell you after my introduction with this guest. This guest of ours, he is a TEDx speaker. He is our head of digital marketing. When we talk about the the social media, I would say he's a social media guru as well on that. So with this note, welcome Nowrid. Good morning to you. How are you doing?
Thanks, Subhay. I'm doing good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very, very well. Thank you so much. I know it's a holiday, for Diwali, but you came on this, which is morning for you right now, evening for us. And while I was doing it, I want people to know one more thing. Why did I say so special about this person? Because I remember my first Facebook live show was directed by this person. People who know, I was in Malaysia on my first trip. I think it was 2017, and and of course, our CEO Kashif Ansari, who always put us right on the spot on that. Let's do something right away on that. So all I remember was that I was put on on Facebook Live, and I asked Norit, what do I do? How do I even talk? So well, here's the camera. Let's start. We'll just go through the whole office and do that. So thank you
Yeah.
very much, Noel, for that.
Thank you, Subhay. Subhay, that's what I told you before. I worked with a lot of people within the company, even outside of the company, and I always enjoy working with you since 2000, I think 17 to
Yeah,
till now. Every moment, I think we work together. Doesn't matter, it's for a campaign, it's for a live.
that's
I
true.
personally enjoy a lot as well. Yes.
Thank you very much. So, Noel, before we start and we talk about our topic today, because we have done a few shows together on some trainings on that, but since we're doing this IQ Canada Evening Talk Facebook Live, tell us a little bit about yourself to our audience. A little bit about your career. How you started up and what are you looking after.
So, by as you told me right now, I'm working with IQI. But apart from that, I think what people can know about me that I'm very passionate about digital marketing. So, what I mean by very passionate about digital marketing, like I literally eat, sleep, and drink digital marketing. So,
Beautiful.
uh, yes, I know a lot of people are also doing digital marketing for living, but I think I'm that passionate that if you call me that Norin, I have a birthday tomorrow and I want you to talk about digital marketing in my birthday, I can do that. So you can
Beautiful.
understand the passion I have. And I think that's one of the biggest reason that helps me to do well in few steps. But apart from digital marketing, I also love talking about digital marketing. So I've been part of like some public speaking, as you mentioned, like TEDx and some other event as well. Because my whole objective is Yusufbhai, I always feel there's no point of like learning something if we don't share with the people and don't empower the people as well, because that's how the legacy will continue, the journey will continue, right? So that's why I'm focusing more on like sharing session, and that's why I'm so glad that every time you ask me, and I don't feel hesitant to say yes, because I feel like that's what we all need to do, and that's how we can have great future leaders as well.
Very well, Norit, thank you for that. I know that you are always encouraging everybody and you like to share your knowledge. And I've seen that, at you talking in different forums. And you have always welcomed people who are really want to learn about digital marketing. And I can tell you one thing, over these years, I have seen your journey of growth as well with IQI. And I've seen like how you have grown and how focused you are. And definitely you are very, very passionate about your work. So lovely for that. Let's because for our viewers also let you know that we are starting this tech corner where we will be talking about we will be bringing in different speakers from IQI and from some of the international speakers through of course Norway, and we'll be talking about different topics in terms of the digital marketing. So one of our topics today, as we were discussing before, Norway, is about content marketing. So first question to you, What is content marketing?
Okay, that's a very important thing you have asked, because I know it sounds so easy that, oh, content marketing, everyone know what is content marketing. But let me tell you a secret, Yusuf bhai. Actually, till 2016, I have no shame to say, my understanding of content marketing was actually wrong. So, what is content marketing? And my understanding was absolutely wrong. So, what was my understanding? Probably a lot of audience can also find themselves into my shoes as well. So my understanding was, whenever we are writing a blog or whenever we're writing a caption for an advertisement, that's probably content marketing. So content is probably writing an article or writing a caption. And trust me, that's what the idea I had till 2016, until I met a guy and we were talking about content marketing. And then he was asking me, "Do you know what is content marketing?" And when I told him, he said, "Okay, no, don't mind, but actually, yes, this is content marketing as well. But content marketing is whenever we are creating any content, doesn't matter, it's an email, it's a social media post, it's an infographic, it's a design, it's a video, everything is a content. So whatever we create is a content. We write two lines, it's a content. We write a article, it's a content. And what is content marketing? When we write or create those content to engage our audience or my end consumers, the process is the content marketing. So the content marketing can be implemented in different places, right? When we do the email marketing, digital marketing, social media marketing, um, that can be implemented. But so content marketing is whenever we create any kind of content, that can be audio, video, podcasting, like the video we are doing, it's also a content. So when you are going to use this content to reach our consumers, that's what is the content marketing.
Wow. Very different definition, and I agree with you. This is what I always thought, writing out content marketing was something different, that kind of definition I also had in my mind as well, but you just totally defined the content marketing in a very, very best way. So we're going to say hi, someone who has joined us. Good morning, Cebu Sarawak. Good morning from is it Sylvester, sorry. Good morning, Sylvester from Cebu Sarawak, Malaysia. Good morning to you. Thank you for joining us. Uh, so another question, I have is that how can this be implemented in our social media or digital marketing, the content?
Yeah, so the last line I said, the content marketing can be when we use content to reach our consumer, that's what is the content marketing. And how we can reach the consumers? By doing different activities, right? Because a lot of people can now ask us, okay, Norid, I understand what is content marketing, but how it is different from the social media marketing, or how it is different from the digital marketing we're doing. So we need to see a little bit of bigger picture. So when we say we are doing social media marketing, we're actually doing Facebook ads, we're doing social media posting, we're doing like infographic, we're creating blogs, this and sharing this blog in social media. So all of these activities actually combining is equal to social media marketing, right? So it's not only one or two work, it's not only using Facebook, it's not only using Instagram, it's about the content we're creating. Sometimes we create the same visual and post in Facebook and Instagram. Sometimes for the same topic we create different visuals, different videos for like different social media platforms. So when we're creating a content, or when we're creating the multiple contents, and we use it for like different forms of marketing, like say for some of the content we use for advertisement, some of the content we use for blog, and then distribute it to the social media marketing. That's what is actually, that's how we can implement the content into the social media marketing plan. Similarly, digital marketing. So a lot of people might get surprised, what is the difference between social media marketing and digital marketing?
Yeah.
So it's pretty simple, Isubhai. Facebook, when we're doing the marketing in Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, it's social media marketing. When we're doing the Google ads, blog writing, email marketing, that falls under digital marketing. And yes, social media marketing is also part of the digital marketing. So digital marketing is the main hub. Under digital marketing, we have social media marketing, and under social media marketing, we can actually implement content marketing, right? Similarly, the other wings like social media marketing, we have email marketing, we have Google ads. So these all are the part of the digital marketing. but the content marketing can be implemented in different format.
Amazing, amazing. So one thing Norit, you have always said is the consistency as well. Yeah, you say you need to be very consistent in what you're doing it, and I mean you always encouraged me from that matter of fact. Said Yusuf, if you do it, something for next 3 months, I can guarantee you this will happen. I can guarantee you that will happen on that. So I guess
Mhm.
consistency is also one of the keys when people start producing the content. But then also comes in like especially we are in real estate, right?
Yeah.
Is content marketing should be different for realtors?
Okay, first let's focus on the consistency. Like, Isabel, let me tell you a funny story. Um, a lot of people think I'm very talented. I'm very good at this, good at that. But being very honest with you, you'll find thousands of people who are talented than me, who are better than me, and it's very normal. I have no shame to say that they are better than me. But the difference between they and me is they are not available into the right place at the right moment. So that means,
That's
you know,
right.
you're looking for a driver, right? Or you're
Yep.
looking for someone sells computer devices, and then probably you have a friendship with Nowrid, but Nowrid never mentioned that I have a business like this. You always know Nowrid as your next door neighbor, talk to him, and you even go to travel together, but you never know what business I'm having. But whenever I meet you, if I talk about my business, and then if you need that particular thing, you can relate it. So the consistency really matter in social media marketing. So say for you post about um, you can assist on or you can consult on like buying, selling, or renting property, and you say it for like in 2021 you did it for like 12 months in a row, and then suddenly in 2022 you didn't talk about it because you feel a little bit of tired, and then you focus on something else, and then suddenly your friend who is actually looking for a property, he never knew that my friend Yusuf actually can help me into that issue, right? So that's why the consistency matter, because when we are doing it on a regular basis, that's how people actually know about it. Because probably someone saw you in January and February, March, you didn't probably post, so the new audience probably can miss out that what Yusuf can add into their life. So that's why first the consistency mattered. Now the second question: do we have to have the different kinds of content marketing for realtors? The answer is yes and no both. So why first? Yes, because on few cases you might have some different projects, you
Hmm.
might have some different target that will help you to create some focus content. Like say for you're selling a property in probably Ontario or Alberta. So you need to make a content why Alberta is a good place for the investment, why Ontario is a good place for the investment. But at the same time, you always don't need to create the content very specific as well, because when we're talking about being consistent, you cannot create content about a specific project or specific location. Then probably we can think of like how to be a good real estate agent, why you should consider to join as a real estate agent, 5 reason a realtor can help you to achieve your dream, right? 3 top reason why a realtor can help you to the best property in Canada. So that kind of thing is very general. So yes, on few cases it can be a little bit of different for realtors, but rest of the examples I given, actually I take those example from like the content I saw. 5 ways to be a digital marketer. 5 ways a digital marketer can help you to grow your business. So you see, I just tweak it. I just change the digital marketer to realtor, and then we just use it. So the answer is yes and no. Because when you have a specific project, then you buy, you know also better than me that people actually knows a little bit of, you know, like project centric content when they want to buy a property. Because buying a property is not buying a coffee, that okay, you just buy it and then you tried, if you didn't like, you can try the next coffee. It needs a lot of commitment and a lot of money as well.
No, very well said. Norit, you're absolutely right in terms to the creating a content. There has to be some sort of consistency is definitely required. And sometimes, you may think like people know much about that project or know about that thing, but then giving them the information about that particular sort of. Norit, one more thing for the people who are listening to us, I just want to tell them, uh, being a part of Juwai IQI team, there are trainings which is being provided by, and that is something, where we teach our agents even how to, look at in creating some content and how they can actually go and market themselves on social media. And I can tell you one thing, Norit, after I started doing these live shows and and being so much on the Facebook, like really, literally 4 years ago, I was not able to do that, and after that, all of a sudden, getting up a camera, going Facebook Live, and talking to people, believe it or not, it has helped a lot in my own business, and that's what I encourage to all our agents, who are with us, or any new agents who are looking to join as well. Once you become a part of this huge team of Juwai IQI, we are not just a real estate agency, but we train you, and you can follow knowledge and look at all the trainings which is providing to you. And with those trainings, you will realize that how you can excel yourself into the social media and digital marketing yourself. Because nowadays, I think everything is all about social media. It's all about digital marketing. Would you agree on that, Knowledge?
True, true. I mean, I don't know how come I missed the example of like IQI Canada. So one of the biggest example of like consistency is IQI Canada doing the live for like last more than 1 year, right? And Isubai, that's very normal
Almost.
what you said. People when they people look for like say for if I want to join IQI Canada, I go to IQI Canada Facebook page and I see wow they're doing 3 4 contents in daily, and they're talking to the real people about the real thing. But if you see, you go to your page and if you see there's no post within last 7 days, it will create a negative impression in your mind, right?
Yeah.
So this is what absolutely what we have done with IQI Canada. And what you said, yes, like I think the beauty of IQI is we actually build people. So there's a
Yeah.
two way of like seeing the things. When you go, like you buy a business or we help you to build a business. So when you go through those experience, you need have the training, you have the real time real life experience from Yusuf, Norid, Kashif, Daniel. Then what happened, that change your perspective. Like that's what you said, your perspective has changed after being start doing the live on a regular basis. You had a different experience. Similar for me because we all know how we work as a team, right? So I was a lot of negativity I had in my mind. I have no shame to say it, but I think after 3 years, I'm all positive. I know everything happens for a reason.
Absolutely, lovely, lovely. So, since we're talking about the content marketing, and we're talking about the content that needs to be created, what types of content we should make that probably will get a better engagement, right? I mean, I'm sure there are some contents which will get more engagement as compared to some contents which probably would be interesting, but probably would not get that kind of engagement. So, what do you suggest for that?
To answer that, Super, I'm going to add a little bit of tail with it. So probably a lot of people, when it's about creating the content, a lot of people actually think, what is the way of like creating content? How can I create a content? And I want to create amazing content, right? Everyone wants to create amazing content. No one wants to create non-amazing content. So I think there's
That's
a
true.
4 steps we can actually see, Yusuf bhai, how we can create an amazing content. So
Okay.
this 4 step is the most important part of this session. So everyone who is listening, I'll tell you guys, even those who are going to listen later, this is the most important part of this session. The 4 steps of creating a great content is the first step is the hook. So what I mean by hook, Yusuf bhai, in 2021, you know what is the most expensive things to me? That is attention.
Yeah.
And why attention is the most important thing. Like nowadays, it's a very common scenario for me that when I using my phone or when I'm working, I got a message from Yusuf Bhai in WhatsApp, and then when I was replying, my wife texted me in Facebook, and then when I was about to see her text, then suddenly Nabil texted me in another platform. So what happened?
Yeah.
I actually forget you to reply Yusuf Bhai and reply my wife, and That is the reality for like the most of the cases. So
Yeah.
that's why the attention is the most important, because we are switching from here to there too frequently, and people actually giving you the attention for 3 to 5 seconds. So
Yeah.
that's why when we are creating a content, and like these rules you can implement in videos, podcasting, live shows, in everywhere, like infographic, it can be implemented everywhere. So your first 3 second can be very vital. So how, let me give you an example. So say for I want to um, promote my agency, my real estate agency, right? So we can probably running an ad, and we say like, do you know 60% people in Canada invest in Ontario in 2022? Like say for, I just giving a
Yeah. Yeah.
hypothetical situation, right?
Sure.
So 60% people in Canada, or probably 60% of the people in Canada invested in commercial properties. Like if you have any data, right? Or probably 30% of the people who age between 25 to 30 think 2022 will be the best time for the investment. So that's my first line. Or probably that's the first line of my video. Hey
Yeah.
guys, good morning. Do you know 30% of the people who age between 25 to 30 thinks 2022 will be the best year for real estate investment? I got my hook. I got the attention, right? And
Yeah.
now the next part is the most challenging part, is Subhai, because once you get the attention, then if you cannot, open up the loop in a right way, they're going to leave you immediately on the second stage. So the
Mm-hmm.
second part is actually opening up the loop again.
Okay.
So what is opening up the loop? Then you need to actually justify why you say these statistics, right? And then you can say like, according to Canada Real Estate Association, or according to our own research of like Juwai IQI, we talk to 5,000 people, or we do a survey with the 5,000 people, and these 5,000 people thinks this is, they're going to invest in Ontario in 2020. And I actually absolutely agree with them why they are not going to invest in Ontario. And now I'm going to tell you three reasons why they are correct, and I'm going to also give you additional tips. What are the second best options are available apart from Ontario for your investment opportunities, right? So you see, you have opened up a loop and you told them that, hey, the statistics I told you, the things I've told you, I have a reason behind it, and it's backed by data, it's backed by Juwai IQI's research, it's backed by Canada's Real Estate Association's um, research. So you have opened up the loop, right? Opening up the loop can be a little bit different in as well. So say for, if you're talking about a particular project, so probably you talked about, Zemla is probably the finest commercial property in Canada right now. Why? Let's take a look into this video. And then your opening up loop can be, I and then your opening up loop can be a statement from the Zemlar CEOs or the management body. So and they show a vision with you, and you put that vision within 1 minute into the next part. So you see, hook and opening up the loop. Sometimes opening up the loop can be the price as well. Okay, we can talk about the price, because why it's a great opportunity to invest in Zemler, because Zemler is now offering 20% exclusive discounts, which they have never done into their entire history. So again, so you're justifying your first thing. So hook, opening up the loop. So once you open up the loop, so that means people actually almost like pretty much convinced what Yusuf Bhai is going to say. So the third thing is now talking about how these things can change your life, right? So then we can talk about, okay, then we can talk about some few successful stories from back behind, that how people actually invest with Mr. Yusuf and change their life. And then Yusuf can say like, yes, let's forget about 2020. 2021, I worked with my 60 clients or 70 clients or 100 clients, and they all are getting rental yields of like more than 5%, 6%, 7%, even though not all of them have invested into the proper hub. So so you see, now
Mm-hmm.
you're teasing them, giving them more information why they will come to you, or why they will come to that particular project as well. Or probably by working with IQI, by getting the consultation from IQI, they all have the opportunity to have the second investment in 2022. So now we are telling them how working with me, how working with IQI can make an impact, how it can change your life, because people wants to see the results. So say for um, a lot of my friend, when I moved to Malaysia and start doing well, they call me, oh, I want to come to Malaysia. What I need to do to come in Malaysia? Because what happened, they see I went and I start working, and there's a change they can see into my social media, right? And that's why suddenly I start getting a lot of call from my friends. Oh, I want to come to Malaysia, because they see the changes. Similarly,
Right.
like say, if I'm offering a digital marketing course, I probably said my hope was 70% people got job in this pandemic after start doing digital marketing. And then probably I said Facebook, and these are the important. And the third part, like the interest part, I said after I run the digital marketing course last year, few people have got the job in Unilever, Juwai IQI, Microsoft, and some other big brands. So you see, now you can see what your hook can make an impact into my life, right?
Amazing.
So
Yep.
hook, then opening up the loop, then making the interest, and the last part, when you tease me so much, Yusuf Bhai, that I'm so convinced, like I'm so convinced by seeing the new features of iPhone. Now I need to know when is the pre-order is happening, right? So I need to
Yep.
know that if you don't see the pre-order link, if you don't see the pre-order information, you get frustrated. Oh, I
True.
want to order now. Take my money, but I just need to know the date, right?
Yep.
So similarly, wow, Yusuf is so great. This project is so tempting. This company is so amazing. Now I need to know how can I contact this amazing guy, right? And then we can always end. And again, another example from this live show, you can see there's a email and information website we have added. And I remember that's what you told us, can we add this part? And it's absolutely, it's a great sign of you are also a great marketer, because people will listen to our conversation, and then probably the next thing he will think, I want to contact this guy. And that's why the CTA is important. That means call to action, how I can take the action. So
Very
these
nice.
are the four steps of creating any content, any amazing content. But Yusufbhai, now I'm answering you the question, what types of content, right?
Yep.
And
Yep.
it's very simple, because now you can tell me, no, you tell me the steps, but you didn't still tell me what types of content. So types of content, Yusufbhai, it's four types of content is pretty amazing. People are actually consuming on a regular basis from my last 5 6 years of experience. Okay, so first, the entertaining content. And that's why we see why Kashif always comes up with a lot of ideas, and those content actually click, because Kashif always focus on like entertaining content. All right. And it's a great example. Doesn't matter you're a CEO or you're an executive, you always consume entertaining content. So what
Yeah.
objective we should have whenever we're going to create the entertaining content, we just try to find a way to place our brand there, because not every entertaining content you want to know about the brand. But after the entertaining content stops, or middle of the entertaining content, if I know IQI logo, IQ's information, that's actually coming into my head. So next time if I
Yeah.
see an ad, I can actually relate it. So that's why entertaining content is really important. A lot of people actually misunderstand it. They think entertaining content means dancing in a lame way, saying the lame thing, doing the lame thing.
Yeah.
But if you go to TikTok and if you search hashtag digital marketing, you'll find a lot of entertaining content about digital marketing or real estate, even realtors' life, that can be placed in a very relevant way. So entertaining content is not always about dancing or saying something lame. It can be crafted
Yeah.
in a very nice way. The second E, remember this four E, Yusufbhai. First one is entertaining. The second one is
Okay.
empowering. Okay, so what I mean by empowering means Yusuf Bhai can make a content that how his journey became a real estate agent, from where he was and from where to where he come. So he was probably here, how he come here, by doing by being a real estate agent. It's an empowering content, because I never thought of being a real estate agent, but when I see Yusuf Bhai have achieved so many things, and Yusuf Bhai and me live in the same city, and I always feel like he is a normal human being like me. That gives me a confidence. If Yusuf Bhai can do it, I can do it as well, right? A lot of people actually I saw start doing digital marketing after saw I'm doing good in digital marketing, and that
Yeah.
makes me so excited that yes, that's what actually I want. I actually love it when people feel like, oh, they thought it's a game for like some top class people, but they when they see me and they realize an ordinary guy like me can do it, that gives the confidence to them. That what has changed the perspective. So empowering content can be like this, or sometimes we share a code of, like, you can probably see a code of Jack Ma today morning, and then you create a content base of that code and add your thought and add with your job or with your business. Probably Jack Ma said, investing time yourself is the best way, is the best investment available right now, right? And then you can make a video, guys, I saw this line today morning and I absolutely agree with it, because I have invested these things, implemented these things with my life, and my life have changed in this and that way. So this is like the empowering content, right? The next one is the educational content, the third E. Okay, educational content, I think we all know what is educational content, but sometimes we misread it. When we become a digital marketer or a sales consultant or real estate agent, we feel like, not what could be our educational content? It can be like, like, I don't find educational content except how to be a real estate agent, or but I think educational content can be anything. How to find your best investment opportunity,
Yeah.
how to know which location is the best location, how I know real estate being a real estate agent can change your life. So everything we're doing, a lot of people thinks I don't have idea of like creating educational content, but I think it's just you're not seeing from a different perspective. Because I tell you one thing, so by I search how to make green tea latte and several times because I'm a big fan of green tea latte. So the person who actually upload how to make green tea latte, it's an educational content for me.
Yep.
So
Yep.
anything can be educational content. You don't know
Very
how to
nice.
wear tie, it can be an educational content, because Yusuf Bhai knows how to wear tie, right? So I think we need to change our mindset, rather than we see, oh, like my job is not related with it. Rather than you see how your job is related with it, right?
That's right.
Where you can go to learn real estate education, right, or real estate certificate. How many governing bodies we have in Canada? What is the journey of being a real estate agent, right? Like, say for example, if I want to be a real estate agent in Canada, yes, I can talk to you, but probably I know I'm very shy to talk to you. It's better if I can get a video of Yusuf Bhai where Yusuf Bhai explain within 3 minutes the steps. Oh, you first need to go to this website, you need to register yourself, you need to go for the exam, and then you can contact me, and then I can help you. Because before you contact me, you need to have this certificate, right? So that can be an educational content. The last E
E.
of the 4E is emotional. We all are emotional, right?
Yep.
And imagine today is Deepavali, right? And that's how we have different celebrations. So if you can make any video, like say for, even if like say for, if I'm not celebrating Deepavali, or if I'm not celebrating Eid, if I'm not celebrating any puja or something, but if I make a wish, or if I make a content that how we celebrate into the office, that actually gives a different perspective. So suddenly I will
True.
feel like, wow, even though Nowrid doesn't look like he celebrates Eid, or he doesn't celebrate Deepavali, but he is celebrating with his colleagues who are actually celebrating it. So that actually makes us emotional and feel connected. So different content, these four types of content I saw, Yusuf bhai, is pretty much people loves it. And one last thing I would like to add before, because we're almost end of the session, right? So last one more content we can add, that is entertainment and educational content. When we do that, it can be an amazing. So that means, one example, what it can be a good feature, like say for, you make a TikTok video, and the TikTok video is like that. You show like this and appear 3 ways to be a real estate agent. The text appear, one, two, three. That's it. Entertaining plus education. That's it, Yusuf bhai.
Amazing, amazing. So we're going to say hi to Kashif Ansari, of course, all the way from Malaysia. Thank you so much, Kashif. We were just talking about you right at
Yusuf
the
bhai.
start of it. and saying that how you have been, always the force behind us in pushing us so well and doing different things, right away. Let's get on it. Let's do it now, Nora. Let's do it, Yusuf, now.
Yes.
So thank you very much for that. So, again, I know that it doesn't matter, like, we're almost on time, but one last question to you. Any app or tool we can use for video marketing?
That's a very good question you ask, Yusuf, because I know, especially when we are doing marketing, video is now playing a vital role. So
Yeah,
personally, from my experience, the tool I use, which I can recommend, is Byteable. It's super duper cool app, Yusuf. You can make animated videos without having any ideas. You imagine, I'm like literally, like have no idea of like making videos or animation, but even I made some amazing video for IQI by using Byteable, and it's very cheap, $30 per month.
right,
If you
table.
spend
Okay.
$30, you can actually get unlimited videos. And I'm telling you, if you know how to use computer, Byteable you can use. Okay, so
Okay.
Byteable is the tool, but if you need an app to edit your existing videos, like say for we make this live and you want to chop it, you want to do the color grading, then we have Adobe Premiere Rush. This is what is also pretty easy, and you can use from your phone. That's probably going to cost you only $10 per month. So these two tool, I think, I really admire. And the third tool, I think we all know about it, that is Canva. Canva is now having a video editing tool.
Yeah.
We can
Okay.
explore that part as well. So these three tool, I think, can be very handy for our video marketing and video editing.
Awesome, great. Thank you so much, Norik. You know what? There's so much to learn and so much to talk about from you, and I'm sure we're going to continue with our sessions. And as I said, we're introducing a TED Corner, with our social media digital marketing team. We'll be bringing speakers. We'll be talking about the different platforms and how these platforms have helped so many agents and so many other professional people in promoting themselves. Again, if you want to be a part of Juwai IQI, the fastest growing real estate company in the world, we have offices in 21 countries with over 23,000 agents. Do contact us. You got a phone number, you got our contact information. Anything else you want to say before we say bye to our audience, Dorit?
Yeah, I mean, Yusufa, like I always, not only because I work in IQI, I think IQI is one of the best platform to work in, even as a real estate agent, because like the app we have, Atlas, and
Yeah,
and the reason behind we bring the tech talk is because we know how good we are at technology, right? So
that's right.
if you are being a part of like IKEA, all you need to do is just focus on the sales. You don't have to focus on how I need to upload my listings, how can I create a landing page, how to create Facebook ads, how to create Instagram ads. So I think that's amazing platform we are working on, and we're being very blessed to work with this platform. So I think if I ever consider to join as a real estate agent, I will also contact with you. And I think people really should consider it in a very high note. But I really enjoyed it, Yusuf, by the session. I think the way we discuss about the content marketing, I'm pretty sure people will find it useful. And I think if anyone from Canada have any question, just let me know. I'll definitely jump into that question and try to help as much as I can. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Noel. With this note, everybody, please enjoy your Diwali. Stay safe. Take care of yourself. And we'll be back with another episode tomorrow and talk to you guys again. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.